So in this fourth movie in the series, we have gone through the process of creating a horizontal alignment, a vertical alignment, and a template. And I already have a design surface to work on. So at this point, I'm all prepared to put these elements together and create a design surface that we could export as an XML or as a QSB. We could stake out in the field, or we could use it for computing volume calculations. So I've got all these elements, but let's just take a quick tour of them before I create the design surface. So we had a confirmation when we saw that tin that we currently do have at least one surface available in surface operations. And in this case, it's a surface that's called design, and it was the result of performing an auto site design to create that building pad that you see outlined in red. So because it's been tinned, it's ready to work with. I can also use a feature called Alignment Browser. So I'll go over to Design here and pick on the extended options, and we can see Alignment Browser is one of the options. And this allows you to explore within your drawing the different types of alignment related elements that you have. So if I ask, for example, to view all of the horizontal alignments in my drawings, I can type H, and it allows me to, for example, highlight the one that I've currently got set, or in this case I'm going to ask for next in the list, and it warns me that this is the only alignment in this drawing. I can also escape and repeat that command and ask to view all of the vertical alignments in the drawing. And in this case, how about I do a zoom to the vertical alignment. Sometimes when you have a complicated drawing, it's nice to have a tool that allows you to find the different elements. Okay, I'll escape that, and the fourth element that I need to put together a design surface is the template, and I've got that saved as a separate file which we'll browse to in a moment. Okay, now let's go through the process of creating a new design surface. We go to Create New Design Surface here. So first off, it prompts me to browse to the template file that I created in the previous movie. I'll pick on Open. And so here I've got a pick list, and this allows me to select the surface I want to work with, the horizontal alignment, the vertical alignment. It allows me to designate a name for the surface that I'm about to create. So I think I'll call this one Design and Road. Densify step interval, that just determines how densely it's going to interpolate additional design points as it projects all of the line work to create the new surface. A smaller number here makes for a more complex surface. I'll pick on OK, and now we basically sit back and let it work through the process. So first it's drawing a tin on the original surface. Now you can see that it's projected the template down the alignment and created a little preview. You might also notice there's some new red lines, and that's the projection of the cut or fill surface. And right down in the command line it's prompting me, do I want to show the new tin? And typically you want to have a look at it, so you can either draw it or you can show it. I'm just going to show it. And it just goes through the process of recreating the whole new tin. You can see where it's different from the original tin of the original surface. Now it's asking, do I want to draw 3D cross sections in the drawing? If I said yes, this would project cross sections in their three-dimensional state along the alignment, but I'm going to say no this time. And do I want to create cross-section data for later export to land XML? This would be useful if you're planning to stake an XML file using the cross-sections option in either like a Roadrunner or Microsurvey Field Genius. In this case, I'm going to say no. And now, essentially, the job is done, and I don't see anything at this point, but if we go into Surface Operations, we'll find that a new surface has been created, Design and Road. And in fact, if I wanted to find out how much of a difference there was in volumes, I can do a quick surface volume calculation. So I could pick my original design surface and then my design and road surface. And I can ask for a little report down in the command line of what positive, the negative, and the net volume is. And as a final step, now that I've created that design surface, it's not saved with my drawing. So it'll be important for me to go in here and write a new QSB file that has the 3 surfaces that I want to keep for future use. So I'll go write QSB and give it a name. There, and it's finished. And thank you very much for your interest in this topic.